Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, Lauren here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Lorena, and she's selling a two-site package, sponsored post, display advertising, and affiliate business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Lorena. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. I was looking forward to talking to you.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, and I can't wait to hear more about your business. But before we dive in, I'm going to go over a brief summary of the business. As I mentioned, this is a two-site package, sponsored post, display advertising, and affiliate business. It's in the cryptocurrency niche, and it was created in September 2017. The average monthly revenue for the business is $7,061, and it makes an average of $6,845 per month in net profit. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 55597 to learn more about the business. Or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. Now that I've given a general overview of the business, let's see what assets are included in the sale. There are 3 domains and all site content and files: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn social media accounts, SOPs, contractor, partner, and affiliate contact information, design materials, and an email list with 100 subscribers. So now that we have a good idea about the business, let's hear from the seller. Lorena, can you give us a little information about your background in building and running online businesses?
Actually, this is my first online business. I didn't have much knowledge about how to run a business until I created the site, but I've developed everything by experimenting on my own. It mattered. Instead, I did freelance copywriting for a while, and it was a bit easier for me to write articles or correct what others were writing for the site. My husband actually helped me there when he had the time with the programming or the platform behind the blog.
Oh, fantastic. So how did you come up with the idea to start this business?
Before working on this, I simply wrote content on Fiverr as a freelancer, and from there I had quite a few clients in cryptocurrency. And that made me explore it a bit more because I saw that it is becoming more and more popular around 2017. And it was also nice to write for yourself instead of others.
Yeah, definitely. It's always great to be your own boss. So how do the sites primarily make money?
My websites make money mostly by selling articles and different advertising spots on the website, such as placements under the We Recommend section or banners. Besides this, I also earn an income from affiliate marketing and ad networks.
Okay, wonderful. And what made you choose the cryptocurrency niche in particular?
Honestly, I've just tried to exploit my talent for copywriting along with the new era of cryptocurrency at that time. I've tried to combine them.
Yeah, that's always a good approach. So it sounds like you really had a passion for this business. What is the reason that you're selling it now?
I want to sell this business because I'm now working on a digital marketing sort of marketplace, and it would be really nice to have the capital. I've simply decided to try something else, something new.
Oh, that certainly sounds very exciting. So you had this business for a little while, and I'm sure there were a couple of ups and downs along the way. Was there anything that you learned in this business, any really good success stories that you would apply to the future businesses that you're planning on working on?
As it is my first business, I've learned to better communicate with people and be able to form partnerships. So this is something that I will always need in order to develop any other business from now on. Through these websites, I've learned a lot about cryptocurrency and blockchain in general, and basically how to generate profits out of what started out as a hobby.
Yeah, fantastic. That sounds like a wonderful learning journey. Was there anything you tried on the flip side of the coin that didn't go as planned or that didn't work out the way you hoped?
Yes, I've tried to write and publish news, And some of them were bringing traffic, but I wasn't powerful enough to conquer with the bigger sites because, firstly, I didn't have all the money to invest in good writers, and neither the methods to be among the first ones to find the biggest news. It was very important to write them on a daily basis, several news per day, and I didn't have the budget or people to do this. I remember that many websites developed quite quickly by publishing news, but for me it was a bit difficult, so I gave up.
Yeah, news is a difficult one to crack. So you mentioned the traffic that comes to your site. Where does the majority of that traffic come from?
Most of the traffic is organic. It comes from Google and other search engines, and the rest of it comes from different partners such as news aggregators or crypto apps. I also tried to publish the articles on social media on different forums, and sometimes they bring some readers, sometimes not. I've observed that if I publish price predictions, for example, instead of news, they bring a lot more traffic both in the moment and in time. Unlike news, this type of articles stay on top longer, and in time they all have the chances to evolve in terms of SEO.
Yeah, that sounds like a great strategy. So do you do anything currently in terms of paid marketing?
I didn't do many things in terms of marketing until February, actually, this year, because I was extremely busy with the university. But since then, I redesigned the website and I've started to be more focused on keywords and implementing different SEO techniques in order to rank higher with the articles. Besides this spring, I've started to also look for some backlinks, paid or free backlinks, and accept link exchanges. I've tried to perform a better internal linking and be more active on social media and different forums. I've also used SEMrush, Google Trends, Ahrefs, and other programs to study the opportunities better.
Fantastic. Yeah, it sounds like you really took a deep dive into the SEO there. You mentioned opportunities. If you were to keep the business, what are some of the growth opportunities that you would use to try and grow it further?
Well, since this year, I've implemented the pricing part, and I've observed that it's starting to help in terms of traffic, and that many people are actually asking if I have any free advertising spots on the pricing page. So, my opinion is that the future owner can add way more coins, and this can increase the organic traffic of the website without a lot of effort. Another idea that I didn't get to explore that much is the affiliate marketing. I've seen that in the last year it's been a great passive source of income, which I didn't actually use from the beginning as I should. Another piece of advice would be to pay more attention to that.
Yeah, fantastic. So, can you walk me through the amount of work that you do for the business? How many hours do you work per week, and what sort of tasks do you do during your day?
I spend around 4 hours during the weekdays to search for topics, to create tasks for the contributors, to edit, publish, and promote the articles, to answer the emails and take care of the orders. And after that, to create the invoice.
Yeah, so it sounds like quite a streamlined business that you've got there.
Yes.
So you're obviously quite familiar with copywriting. What sort of skills or requirements would you say that someone who's not familiar with the cryptocurrency niche or this particular business model, what skills or requirements would you say that they would need in order to run the business successfully?
In general, I think that the next person should show professionalism and good communication and negotiation skills. He or she should be flexible, dynamic, and maybe competitive.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a good answer. So, what do you think some of the biggest risks that are associated with this business that buyers should be aware of?
To be honest, one of the biggest risks would be the drop of the cryptocurrency market because whenever the market is up, you get a lot of readers and interested customers, but there can always be quiet times if there are bad news and price fluctuations. As an example, if the price drops, the next 2-3 weeks need a bit more effort in order to remain on top of other sites.
Yeah, that market does fluctuate quite a bit. So it sounds like you're quite familiar with the market and the fluctuations that you can expect. What sort of support are you willing to offer buyers to help ease the transition of the business?
I can offer 1 to 2 months of email and Skype support with no problem.
Okay, fantastic. And would you be willing to commit to something like a non-compete agreement?
Oh, yes. If I'm asked to, yes.
Okay, perfect. And when it comes to actually negotiate the sale of the business, would you be willing to negotiate something like an earnout?
I'm not really interested in that, as I prefer to be able to focus on my other projects. This was the plan all along.
Okay, perfect. Was there any advice that you would give to our listeners that you wish you knew when you first started this business?
Yes, my advice would be to focus on to resolve your other problems, in my case, the university, and have more time to develop your project, to be more dedicated, maybe, to organize the time better.
Yeah, that's good advice. So, the last question of the interview, if you had to put yourself into the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
I think this is a business worth buying because the cryptocurrency market is in a very great expansion. It's continuously evolving and it finally becomes something mainstream. I mean, tons of people are talking about it now. So, holding a cryptocurrency website is a good way to get access to people that are into it.
Yeah, that's good advice. It's definitely a growing industry. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about your business that I might have missed?
No, actually, I just wanted to say that I don't think I've had such a great training in running this type of business. So there is still a lot of unexploited potential for the new buyer.
Yeah, I'm sure buyers will be very excited to hear that. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, Lorena. It's been really great learning more about your business.
I also thank you so much.
Great. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 55597. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.